I grew up with were just that, going way back when from Leonidas to Alexander the Great, and then coming back to the revolution heroes of the the Greek Revolution that threw out the Turks in 1821. Kolokotronis, Dimitri knows him well, and there were quite a few of them actually, but those are the most recent heroes for us. But the hero concept, I think, is someone that does something beyond the ordinary and not necessarily for selfish gain. Something good for the country, something good for your family, something good for your friends and compatriots or even people that you work with. And that's where the problem lies with the heroes today. Today everybody's a hero. You do something that normally is considered a duty or just the right thing to do, and all of a sudden, this guy's a hero. Just because you did something you're supposed to do to begin with. I think the concept of heroism has changed. Heroes are still just the people that do extraordinary things for the right reasons, for the betterment out of themselves, but of the people around them, and the country and so forth. I'm repeating myself, sorry. So I don't agree with the way now everybody's a hero. People, and not to put down our GIs, but everybody that's coming back from Afghanistan and Iraq is a hero. That's not quite my concept of it. The few that might have done extraordinary things while they were there, perhaps, those might be called heroes. Or you get a firefighter rescuing a cat from a tree, not literally, but that's a hero. He's gotten, the concept has become less in importance than it was now. You can't have everybody being a hero just because they do, whatever good deed. Helping a little lady across the street used to be the thing to be expected from young people. Now somebody pulls her across the street is a hero. That's not the way I understand it.
What do you think a hero is, Jackson?
I don't know.
Is your sister a hero?
Yeah.
Why is she a hero?
Because she helped me wrap Mommy's Christmas present.
It is someone who's selfless. He makes sacrifices for others, even if it's not what's best for himself. He does things for the greater good. And it doesn't have to be like big things, but it can just be on like anything. He does the right thing.
I would say I would immediately think of my dad. He served in World War II. He worked in the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard his whole life, dedicating his life to first the military, and then secondly to the refitting of all submarines through the removal of the asbestos of all the submarines. And he was just true and true, a pure American, a real American, and that filtered through his whole entire life, his dedication to his family, and love of his own parents, and he just lived it through and through. So I always admired him for that. And then as an adult, I still have a strong respect for the military, but I think a true hero in today's society is the single parent who has to raise kids in financial distress and chooses to work the 3 jobs in order to carry the family and do whatever they can for their family. I think that's true heroism.
A hero is my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, who loves unconditionally.
When I was young, I had a very romantic notion of what a hero is. I think the kind of thing that you see on a movie, dashing person, girl or guy, heroine or hero, who just has all these gifts of good looks and courage, and everything's behind them and they can do so much. And I think that's what I thought of as a hero, kind of a, the way you might think of a hero when you're in elementary school and very young. Well, certainly my views have changed as I've gotten older and experienced and seen people that I believe are heroes, and what I believe are the true heroes now are what people might refer to as the unsung heroes. It's the dad who works hard every day to make sure his family's taken care of. It's the the mom who's keeping the kids fed and the house clean and the kids off to school, and at the same time taking care maybe of the grandparents and helping out as a volunteer. And that's what I see as a hero now, not the romantic view that I had when I was young.
My Uncle Bill.
Why?
Deep sea diver, fought in the Korean War, demolitions expert, rich, businessman.
All right. And what do you think a hero is now, and how has it changed?
It's changed, although it hasn't changed completely. I still think my uncle was a hero. But I think in the shades of heroism, whatever the proper word is for that, I'd say that the soldiers who accept and take on the responsibilities to fight the fight that they know there's a high probability of failure, or at least the loss of life, on a day-to-day basis.
Well, when I was younger, main motivators in my life were, the big, badass characters that had the biggest guns, or always, had the most superpowers, kind of like Superman, invincible and stuff. But as I've grown older, really started to become more introspective, and I realized that the true heroes are the ones that fight for a cause, like Luke Skywalker in Star Wars, because he's fighting for a real cause, or when Frodo took the ring all the way to Mordor and threw in the Mount Doom.